Hey guys, it's Leontine Renee here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my friend Kayla and my friend Ashley with me, and we're just going to be going over a few topics today. We're going to be completely transparent with you guys, and we just want to see if there's anybody out there going through the things that we're going through. How do you handle it? How do we handle it? How do we move forward? So stay tuned, watch till the end, and yeah. So, ladies, do you have anything specific? I know Ashley, you're referencing about a recent breakup. I as well have a recent breakup that I'm going through. How are you handling that? Let us know.
So my breakup is pretty. Oh, sorry guys. My breakup is pretty new. So it kind of happened for me like right at the start of Christmas. Some stuff started coming out, but then New Year's it was like boom. I felt that God was like pressuring on me to tell me like, okay, either you're gonna choose me or you're gonna choose this thing, or we can't do it.
Uncomfortable. He gonna make
Yes, yes. And I felt that, like I just felt it. Um, so New Year's, I had a talk with Jesus, and I was like, all right, God, I really don't want to do this thing, but I know in order to be where I need to be with you, like I got to do it. Like it's a must. It has to happen. So I put on my big girl, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So I made the choice, and I did it. And did it feel good? No, it felt horrible.
So let
But the
me
first thing, go ahead. Mhm.
I'm sorry. Let me ask you. You said it didn't feel good. What are you doing now to occupy your mind, occupy your time? How are you handling that uncomfort?
How are
Just
you
So
taking care
right
of yourself?
now,
yeah.
so right now, okay, so I'm a big advocate for mental health myself. On my own Facebook page, I put stuff every day. I've been in the process of starting my own mental health stuff. So for me, that's been very important to me because I had to realize that I had spent so much time investing into somebody else that I didn't know what I liked and I didn't know what I wanted. So now I feel like I'm in a season of like, all right, Ashley, what do you like? Do you like to watch series? Do you want to go to the mall? Do you want to take yourself out? What suits you? What makes you happy? So for me, number one, I've been going to therapy. So I y'all, I've only my phone falling and stuff, but this is a good view right
Okay.
here, so I can look at this. So I've only been going to therapy. This is only my second session, but it is so liberating, guys. And
Listen,
I recommend it to so many people. It's been helping me. So yeah, I've been going to therapy, and I've also been taking time to do things that I like almost like date myself intentionally and spend time
Yeah.
intentionally with myself because a lot of women don't realize it, but you don't know what that is. By the time you get so locked up and you get invested into a man, or it doesn't have to be a man, it could be anything, you just need to find out what's good for you. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm finding out what suits me.
I wanna tag in.
Go ahead, girl.
um, I love the therapy. I'm doing therapy. I think everybody should experience therapy. I
Absolutely.
love going to my therapist. I tell people if that was my therapist, she'd probably be my best friend. But
Yes.
it's like, I mean, like you said, you've only been 2 sessions, but like I told my therapist a couple of sessions ago, it's just the fact that I'm taking care of myself. Now, I've always been selfish, not to a fault though. Like I tell my coworker all the time, like one thing I've always advocated is for me. If I'm not happy, I can't make nobody else happy. So
Absolutely.
for me, it's like, you gotta lay down that, well, I want to do this. And if you can't be there with me through this, and this, you can't
Absolutely.
be with me. And
Absolutely.
that's just how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I'm everything. I can make compromises now. I'm never telling somebody to be completely selfish, but I can compromise. But it's some things I can't compromise on me. My health, my mental health. I got kids and I got a man. I'm sorry, but
No,
we're
that's
pretty good
okay.
out
That's
here. But
Okay.
I've been there. I don't want to ever feel like want people to feel like, oh, I don't have a perfect life. No, I don't. Like I said, if we go through one more quarantine,
that's the wrap.
one of us gonna die. Look, but in
Yeah.
all seriousness though, I've been in a relationship where I put everything before me.
Absolutely.
Everything that he might have wanted did. Okay, well, I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. I gotta make sure that I'm off in time to go do this. I gotta make sure I got time to do that. You know what I'm saying? If he called me in the middle of the night, I gotta be available. You know what I'm saying? I think all of
Absolutely.
us have been there before. And the fact that you see that now, though, that's gold right there. You're going to hold that for the rest of your life. And I'm glad that you were able to see that you had to get out of that. Because a lot of people are like, whenever they get with somebody and then they start having fun, like you said, what do I like to do? You start to think that's what I like to do. That's not always what you like to do. Absolutely. I don't always want to go to the club. I don't always want to get drunk with you. I always want to. I just don't want to have sex with you all the time. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you found that out and you see that it wasn't healthy for you, you got out of that. And like I tell people, everything ain't gonna be, oh, he beat me, oh, he tell me what to do, oh, this, that. All that don't make it toxic. That's toxic, but that's not the only thing that comes with a toxic relationship.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So, it's toxic. It becomes toxic. And he might not hurt you physically or technically mentally, but that becomes like you making too many compromises and you doing too much for that. Absolutely. And you ain't doing enough for you.
Especially when there are men out here who will worship the ground that you walk on, okay?
Yes.
Me personally, Kayla knows my head is already big, okay? My head is already big, and I care about me way too much, all right? Yeah, I decided to leave my relationship. It was me who left it. I don't get left, I leave. I'm just kidding, please. But,
Period.
It was me who left, and personally, I'm like you said, I'm being selfish as fuck. Everything is about me right now, okay? Nigga, you want me? You come get me, okay? You do what I want. We're not doing what you want anymore. And guess what? He just hit me up, okay? My head is big, so please excuse it if it just is blowing up right now. But the way I handle things, it's my way or the highway, because at the end of the day, I was always taught that I am the prize. I'm the princess, I'm the queen, I'm whatever, and they have to work for it. And so I just want to instill in everybody else who might be watching, like, it might hurt for a couple of days, but you, just like you said, you got to pick up yourself, put your big girl panties on, go get your nails done. Go get you see, I went and got my nails done, okay? Go get
I got my hair done like 2 days ago. You have to do this stuff yourself.
Go get your eyebrows waxed. Go do something to make yourself feel better. Go shopping. Spend that money that you don't want to spend. Save that money that you're saving up. Money is a concept. You'll make it right back, boo. Go treat yourself. That's exactly how I handle things. Yes, I have down times where I might sit there and think about it, but guess what? I get up and go look up some YouTube concepts that I could be doing. I get up and go do some homework. I get up and I occupy my time with things that'll better me. I'm not about to fill that void with another man. I'm gonna tell you that now, because anything he can do, I'm sure I can do better. Okay.
For sure. For sure. But I do want to backtrack on that, because you gotta be selfish, but don't be too selfish. Don't be so selfish that you ain't gonna never get a man. But that's not the prize, though. That's what she's saying. That's not the prize. I'm gonna share this, because I always share this when I talk to people in depth about what they want. Period. Because I read this once. This lady said when she was single, she had like a list or whatever, and one of the things on her list was she didn't want to live with her husband. It's not that she didn't love her husband. She didn't want to be intimate with her husband. She wanted to do her own thing. That's not it. It's just she wanted her own place. She said that she stayed content with what she wanted, and that she found a man who paid his mortgage and hers. When I read that, you couldn't tell me nothing. So whatever I want in a man, I can find that in a man. You can find whatever. If that man will pay 2 mortgages, you can find you a man who could do the smaller things that you want. If you want somebody who gonna open the door for you every time you walk through it. If you, them simple things, to me, that's the least you could do. That's the least you could do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can find you a man who wants, people always talk about that 50-50 thing. Do what work for you, first of all. But if you want a man who's gonna pay all your bills, there's somebody out there who wants to do that. They love to do that. Don't let no other men say, ain't no man, that's lame. No, baby. Some people want to do that.
Absolutely. I think that was one of my biggest things that I had to realize was that, and I know the concept, okay? So like when we're in relationships, the concept of things seems so small and minute. So it's like, okay, well, if you don't want to be there, then just leave them. Or if this person's not treating you right, then just go. But you have like backpedal, sis. It's not that easy. But
Oh.
all in the same breath, it's not that easy, but it kind of is that easy. Because put it like this: if you had a list, a layout, or whatever you want to call it, or you got your ideal thing in your head, okay, I'm not gonna accept these things, and I'm not settling for this. Then when these things come along, or you're in a relationship, or you're in a situationship, or entanglement, or whatever y'all want to call them, and something happens like that, then I feel like, why is it so hard for us to just be like, no, these are the things that I said I wasn't going to deal with. These are my standards. These are my priorities. And I'm not going against them, period. So, like, goodbye. Or you can.
I aspire to be like the women that can do that. I really do.
Absolutely.
I swear, in my mind, I'm a very strong-minded individual with a good head on their shoulders. However, in those areas, I lack so badly because I always feel like I need to do what, like I feel like I need to make sure a man is comfortable or make sure a man. No, why
Yes.
can't I be
Yes.
If
comfortable?
you
Comfortable.
like to do
Yes.
that, that's one thing. But to me, I tell people this too. I also read somewhere there was this man who was in school working toward whatever he was working toward, maybe be a doctor, maybe a lawyer, who cares? He was in school, he had a woman at home, he cooked, she cleaned, she did whatever he needed. He didn't want for nothing. Cause she knew he was finna hit big, whatever. So she thought this was her loving him. This is how she was like, okay, this is how I'm gonna get him. And he ended up leaving her for somebody who graduated in his class working toward the same goal. So for him, that was not love for him. So for you, that might not be love for you. You might not even want to do that. Cause like I tell people all the time, that ain't what I'm here for. He here to love me, and I'm here to love him. If he want a maid, he could pay for one. If he want a chef, he could pay for one. That's the point. Like people think, oh, we gotta do this, and this for a man to love. No, we don't. All we gotta do is exist most of the time, and your man just gonna love you. If that's the man for you, if he's for you, he's for you. There's nothing extra that you have to do. Be yourself. If you can't cook worth a damn, it's a man that's gonna love you. If you can't clean worth a damn, which is nasty, but it happens sometimes. Everybody get behind on whatever. But it's a man that's gonna love you. We'll hire help. We'll do this. He got an answer for everything for you. Because that's just how much he loves you.
Absolutely.
I like to tell people that because people like this generation love women lazy, women this, women that, women that.
This generation, let me tell you, they love to say that, but you want me to be a fully submissive woman and you ain't giving me nothing to submit to, girl. There's
Absolutely.
nothing that you no
Absolutely.
qualities. What
They're the one.
you want me to submit
Mhm.
to you when you texting 5 other people? You want me to submit to you when you want me to pay half the rent? Come on now. No.
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 I think that's one of the biggest things that's wrong with this generation. Oh well, okay. I don't want to speak for all men, but I guess I'll speak for what I've encountered so far, or what I see for the generation. Like for me, I always say you can call me old, you can call me whatever you want to call me. I'm just cut different. It's just some stuff I just do not believe in. Like aside from the hype of what is our generation now. Like for me, I feel like I don't mind being submissive. I feel like that topic can be very so much. So I don't mind being submissive to the correct man who is providing, leading me healthily to a good space. And I think that's a big thing. Like a lot of men want to be the head and this and the third, but they have no idea how to lead. So how can you be the head and you don't even know where to lead? You don't know how to lead. You don't know where to lead me to. So I feel like all those things are important. So I a while ago, maybe like it's been about maybe a year or two, I did a like mini seminar kind of thing about like relationship goals. And it basically went back like to the basic makeups of like your goals, like setting those goals and standards, because at the end of the day, and it was kind of like what Kayla was saying, like if you have these things like solidified for yourself, when somebody comes in, it's gonna be like no way that anything could waver. So you're like, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and then you can either jump along or you can fall by the wayside. So for me, I feel like in my life, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. Because I feel like once you like look around as a woman, if you look and say, I've been in this relationship for 2 years, this one 3 years, this one 5, you add all that up. I mean, like years are going by and you're not getting anything. You're just going time after time after time. And so I feel like as women, like, we have to stop and like look at that. And that's what I did for myself. And I was like, whoa, like it's been like 7 years. I got to do something different for me, or else I am not going to be the best version of myself that I need to be for everybody else that's around me and for me. So for me, that's why I took the initiative to say, all right, girl, it's time out for that foolishness. I'm like, you don't got time to deal with him. We moving forward, and that's just what it is. And I think like that's the mindset that we as women have to like get in our head and stop trying to change so much for men.
As a woman, what I had to think of, what's the that think like a man?
Yes.
If they have men on Facebook talking about leaving their woman because she got fat after being pregnant, or if you see on Facebook this man left a woman who, oh, you cheated, oh, but this girl was better. Oh, this man left his woman because this, that, and the third, something that his woman would never leave him for. When I started reading stuff like that, it was like, if he'll leave for that, then I damn sure need to leave for this. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They'll leave for the simplest things sometimes. Not all
Yes.
of them. Not all of them. But I'm
But if
saying,
it's reciprocated back, they can't take that.
Yeah.
But
It's
why do
more
you feel like that is?
It's because they think they are worth more than we are.
I swear, it's
absolutely. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
they
true.
think that they are.
But that's what has been passed down. That's what's been instilled. Men are the head. But baby, it's 2021. Okay.
Baby, we don't even read the Bible over here, shawty. So don't even come over here with no head of the household. We are equal. I love you. You love me. We.
Period.
I'm not gonna cap on this whatever we want to call this little panel thing. My man, he runs it. He is. But he let me say whatever. As far as like, if I have an opinion on the matter, he will listen to me, and I listen to him.
Yeah,
that's how it should be. If I say, well, I want the final decision to be yours, he might say, well, you decide. That's just how it is. Cause you find your equal, you find somebody who actually loves you and doesn't just love the things that you do for them. Absolutely. Like he really loved me. It's not like, oh, well, he don't love me there because I ain't take out the trash or clean the dishes or take care of all the kids and get them out of school. That's not why he care about me. You see what I'm saying? And see, if like I said, if they'll leave and if they'll do whatever they want to do in their relationships or whatever, you should be able to do the same thing that he do. You should be able to do as well. You should be able to say the things that he say, do the things he do. So if your man doing wrong, you should be able to do wrong too. Yeah. That must be the type of relationship y'all got. That must be it. That must be it. You respect me, I'm gonna respect you, period.
But I feel like that's the part that's so important about like being able, and I think that's part of it is because their maturity level ain't there for some of them. And I feel like that's the part of being able to know how to lead, but not like
control.
Yes, and control. It's the difference between leading and saying, all right, for me and my house, like these are the best things that work for us financially, this and this and the third. I'm gonna make sure my wife's straight, my girl's straight, however that goes, whatever works in your household. But it's the difference between being able to lead and being able to be the head, but not being able to dominate your significant other so much that you're controlling them or you're belittling them just because things are different, what have you. So I feel like, and bottom line, kind of like what Kayla was saying, if this person, I feel like if ultimately this person will leave for all of these small things, they weren't for you in the first place. They never loved you, never cared about you in the first place. And it's just not for you. And so when those things start to come into play, then you know what time it is. It's your time to go. So that's just as simple as that. So yeah, I agree with that.
Ladies, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to let you know, Zoom has a 40-minute time limit, and we've been talking. We've been enjoying ourselves. We are approaching it slowly. So I'm going to set a timer, and it might go off while we're talking, but I just wanted to let you guys know because I don't want it to shut off on us. So
that's funny. I didn't know Zoom had a time thing. I guess you have to pay for like a premium.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think that's what it is. I think you have to pay for it. But no, oh, look at me. But yes, these niggas got me, got you, got all of us messed up.
Messed up.
All of this because I didn't
listen. It took me a long time, y'all. I mean,
it's a process.
You run through people. Listen, that whole phase, you need it.
I haven't had a full chance to go through my whole phase because straight out of high school, I graduated high school a year early. I was in college, met my baby daddy, first day of classes in college, all right? Was with my baby daddy. That was a toxic relationship, okay? I was with my baby daddy for what, like five
Too long.
years of too long, okay?
Look,
My baby daddy and my current boyfriend got into it, or current ex, whatever he is right now, got into it, and then that was that relationship. So here I am, 25, never had my whole phase, never done nothing, been in two real relationships. I don't know how to handle myself now that I'm actually single, but I tell you what, I will be a city girl for life.
I tell you what.
Period. I tell you what's about to happen.
Listen,
I'm
look,
telling you, sis.
look, go through your whole phase, but don't, like I tell people, it's a difference between whole phase and getting mudded out. So stay in that whole phase, and
or
people,
maybe don't call it that. Call it.
Say, and people
Call
it
it just
phase,
you're enjoying
you dating.
enjoying Dina.
You're
like
dating.
enjoy yourself.
I'm in my 20s. Okay, I just turned 20.
Yes.
But see, I'm in a whole new city. I moved down here with my boyfriend. I don't know nobody. Like, that's where my issue lies. But what I will say is I'm no longer gonna, in my relationship, niggas approach me. When I'm out grocery shopping, niggas approach me, that's not gonna happen anymore. Now I'm giving out numbers. Now I'm letting niggas pay for this drink. Now we're going out to the club and I might hit you up after. Don't wait on it, but it will happen.
We dating and we getting around.
Enjoy.
You work in the room, or you work in the, you just seeing what you like and what you don't like. And when you don't go through that, oh, well, I don't know if I want a man who do this, that, because people make a list of men that you don't even know what this man is like. Absolutely. You want a 6-figure nigga, but you don't even know if his personality gonna be popping.
He might be abusive,
you want stuff that you haven't even got a chance to experience.
You might not like what come with that. So you need to go and you need to see, okay, well, this person like this. I don't like that about them people. Or I don't like that about that type of person. Or, like me and his conversation don't hit right. And even, listen, maybe his sex trash. Move on. It don't matter. If you hit that once and you like, you're not obligated to stay. You can be like, oh, I can't. No. That's not what I'm gonna do. That does not make you a hoe. What some things make you a hoe is, oh, you cheated on your man with these other niggas, or you know,
to people when they talk about what is hoe and what's not. Okay,
I don't slut shame.
Huh? Oh yeah, because why is it that you can go talk to Sally, Sarah, Kim, Nancy, everybody.
What that DMX song was?
Right. Where I talk to somebody else other than you, I'm a ho-ho. This is literally what, if that's the case, your mama, really, because we don't want to talk about what they did.
Let's not talk about their mama. Okay? They different baby daddies. It's one they want to do.
Okay.
Can't keep a man.
I'm going to see what I do like and what I don't like with these dudes. Okay. Like, I need to know that this trait is not what I want in a dude. And the only way that I'm going to know that is if I date.
If you find that out.
Yes. If they make me a hoe, then baby, I'm the biggest hoe around, okay?
You can do whatever you want to be, because it's porn stars that's married and them the real deal, Holyfield, baby. So if they can have a man after they be a hoe, then you can too.
Period. All right. I really don't be like, I try not to listen to social media, because social media is a really big part of why things are the way they are today and why it's so hard.
Absolutely.
Why it's so hard for all of this. I don't listen to anything on social. I don't care about what the social media standards don't apply to me. The way I see it, they do not apply to me, because they make it so hard. They want an unrealistic, like they want us in an unrealistic bubble, and that's just not gonna happen the way they want it to do.
And people gonna call you a hoe. They don't even know you. You couldn't even get in, sir.
Exactly.
You hate from my side of the club, baby. You didn't even get in. And even some of them that got in, they, oh, can I see you? Can I come? Baby, you done got in and I didn't like that, so you can get on. So whatever they got to say about hoes, you don't even need to listen to that, because half of them ain't hit, and the ones who hit want to hit again and again and again and again and again.
Period.
So yeah, spare me that. They can spare me that.
What you want to find out? because y'all gotta stop it with this whole shit, okay?
Okay.
All hoes, all right. We don't want. Let's not talk about your girlfriends, because some of your girlfriends I know about them, all right, and they some real hoes.
Been hoeing since hoeing. So
okay. I
probably
feel like
hoeing on you now.
that's kind of like the season I'm in. So so I can say like I haven't come out of the box. Yeah. I was always in like a serious relationship. So, like my first relationship was 5 years. And that dug from like high school all the way out of high school up until my adult life. And then I got out of that, took 2 years off, and then I hopped into something else that lasted 3 years up until now. And so now that like, I mean, we've been adults, but it's like now that you're really an adult and you're really single, it's like, okay, now I really got to enjoy my single life. And I don't even know what that is because I haven't really experienced that. So right now, I feel like for me, I'm in the little loop of like enjoying my singleness. But like, what is that? Then it's so funny that we had the conversation of the whole phase because you be like, dang, yes, I like want to go out and have fun. Yes, I want to do this. But yes, I want to do all this stuff, but I don't want to seem like I'm going underneath my standard, if that's whatever people want to call the whole phase or whatever that is.
You don't really know your standard though. I mean, yeah, you have a high standards of, yeah, he gotta have this or he gotta have that. Yeah, he can't be no bum. Yeah. But you know, you don't know what this man gonna be. Some men do, they working towards stuff and they don't have as much as they might have later on. So it's not that you don't, I'm not gonna say you don't have a standard. Everybody has like okay, he can't have this going on. Or you might not want a man with kids, or you might want a man with kids, or you know, and that's okay. But in order for you to know that, you still have to date. So you're still creating a standard for yourself as a single woman. So go create that. Go make a list and after you mess with this guy, make a list of, oh well, I didn't like this about him, that about him. And if you don't like it, you can leave. That's the glory of being single. I ain't gotta stay with you. I don't have to work this out with you. If you crazy, I don't have to go see a counselor with you. I don't have to do that with you. Bye. I'm leaving. I don't have to be with a man who has mental health issues if I don't want to. And if I do want to work on that, okay, that's fine. That's good. No shade to nobody with mental health issues, period. But I'm just saying, you don't have to go through that with that person.
Mm-hmm. But see, men, even when you are dating, even if there's no, like, you guys have not made it clear, y'all have set boundaries, like even when you guys reach that spot where, you know, a woman may not want to be with you anymore, they make it so hard and they have so much toxicity to them, or at least the ones that I've been around.
Baby, go cry in the car.
Yeah. I'm trying to get that level of city girlness. I have a very hard time. I'm a people.
It's just taking care of yourself, love. Put yourself above that. It was this one guy. I ain't putting no names out, but he threw up in the parking lot because he was sad. I was leaving him. Get away from me. That's nasty. Get away from me. You sick? Go do that somewhere else. But you got to do that somewhere else because I'm taking care of me. Mm-hmm. Understand that, like, I don't give a damn about how sad you is over here. I don't care if you go, honestly, truly, I don't want to say it like this, but I don't care if you do threaten to do whatever. Do it. If that's what you want to do, you can't put that on me because that ain't on me.
Absolutely.
What's on me is me. Because imagine you staying with that man. Imagine you being sad years and years later. Imagine you have kids with this man. You build a life with this man. You wasted your time. Period. You wasted your life. Oh, I'm not wasting my life. I've seen people waste their life, and that shit is sad. It's disgusting to me. I can't stand to see it.
Especially, that's why. Go ahead, babe.
No, you go ahead.
I was just agreeing with you. Like, I think that was one of the biggest things for me, that I had to wake up. I literally had to be like, Ashley, like, this is you. This is your choice. Okay, there may have been some things that you did not know at first. There may have been some, hell, you may ultimately not have known the big damn picture, okay? But you know it now. And so now that you know it now, what you gonna do? So I feel like ultimately, like, that's what people don't understand. Like, you have free choice. Like,
yeah. Like, and if you ain't have, why you want to stay in hell for?
And I know sometimes things may come off as being a bitch, but like honestly, like at this point in time in life, like I realized that it's almost like you don't have to be that way, but with certain people in certain situations, you have to be that way to be able to get what you need out of it. Meaning if me walking out of it and that makes me a better person, or that makes me able to put my foot down to branch out to go do things that I need to go do and build a better life for myself. And if that comes up as me being whatever to you, then that's fine. Then see you on the flip side, love.
Because I'm taking care of me, baby. Ain't about you.
I aspire, ladies. I know I talk a big talk on Facebook. Yes, I am the same person that I am on Facebook. However, I aspire to be like that because I am such a people pleaser. I do not like I don't like being that person that says something that's going to upset, especially my dude. Like, I always want to make sure that his feelings are safe before mine are. So, what are some ways that I could? Because Kayla, I'm just listening to you talk. You don't care, all right?
It's not that I don't care about people. I care about me more. I'm so serious. I haven't always been like this. It's just you have to take a step back and think to yourself, love is not enough. You saying you love me is not enough. If I tell you I don't like this and you continue to do that, you don't love me like you say you do. You love me when I'm doing what you want me to do.
Yeah.
So for me, I always tell people, this is what I call it. I was telling one of my friends this. I do like I used to. I used to do like a kind of like a eval is what I call it, like a personal eval. Like maybe like so long in a relationship, I'm like, well, what are we doing? Even if you don't have this conversation with your person, but if you take a step back and you like, he doing the same thing that I asked him not to do to me a month ago. He doing the same thing that I asked him not to do to me 2-3 months ago. When we first started talking, I told him I didn't like this, and he does it anyway. If you take a step back and realize that somebody's doing the same thing or repeating the same patterns to you that you asked them repeatedly not to, or if they doing things that you like, damn, like somebody that care about me wouldn't say that to me, or somebody who love me wouldn't act like that to me. Not granted, we all have arguments where we say things we don't mean, but you can tell when somebody says something out of emotion and out of just I don't care what the hell you think. So what you need to do personally, I feel like every now and then, if you're in a relationship or if you're in a situation, whatever the case may be, I hope you be single for a little while, because I'm always room for some single activity. Not for me. I love my man. But when you just like, stop, you take a mental break, you pause, and you say, damn, Radina, or Radina, I'm sorry.
They're both the same.
Listen, but he like, damn, like, I don't like that. And he keep doing, I told him, now communicate, let him know ahead of time before you just up and leave. If this is a relationship, like, damn, I don't like that. I really don't like that. And if it's something that, like we was talking about, the list of things that we just cannot compromise on, if that's on your list, baby, you got to go, because you got to take care of you. I tell everybody this too. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you ain't taking care of you, your cup empty. So I'm sure your inventory is low. So if you already at that point where it's like, oh, well, damn, like this ain't working for me no more. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to just be like, dang, that's not working for me. That's not love to me. Because like I told you about the lady in the houses, it's somebody always out there that's going to buy you 2 houses. It's somebody out there. It might sound ridiculous to other people. What you want might sound like some bullshit to everybody else. But listen, it's a man out there who sound like, is that all I got to do to be with you? That's all? I can do that. I love you that much that I can do that. So you always got to think to yourself, it's always somebody out there to take care of that. So that's just my advice to you. It's just, you got to stop and think like, damn, this ain't for me. And if it ain't for you, you don't need to be there. Because baby, we want to do what's best for ourselves. That's what we working on in 2021. Well, I mean, I got my man, but you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm always down for my ladies. I am always down for my ladies. Like I said, I'm a woman first. I love my black women. Some of them white ladies, they cool too, but
I'm always the half one here, okay?
Listen, baby, women of color, they my favorite. Listen, it's just how it is. I mean, you know, I'm mixed. I can admit that. You know, I love white people too, but you know that we seen their cousins on TV. We saw that.
We saw it this week, okay?
We saw that. Look.
Yeah, I think lastly, like one of the biggest things, my advice to you, because it worked well for me, helped me to see that if a relationship that you're in is for anybody, if you look around and it's pulling more from you than you're giving, or you are like, for me, I'm the same way you are. I am such a people's person that I put people's feelings and all this. Oh, well, if I say this to them, it's gonna hurt them. But guess what, honey? When they do you the way they doing you, they ain't thinking about you. They not thinking about that. No. So I had to remind myself that they don't. Why do you care so much when they don't care? So stop that. So you got to tell your, and you have to just move forward. So that's my advice to you, to anybody, because I'm a huge people's person. I mean, I'm huge, but you have to know how to turn that light switch on and off. You know, like if you being a people's person and you sacrificing you so much, or I guess what I'm saying is, if you worrying about their feelings means that's sacrificing every part of you, then you don't need to do that. So that's my advice, to say the least.
Well, ladies, my timer has gone off and Zoom has just notified me. I really did enjoy myself. Did you ladies enjoy?
Yes.
Yeah. I love talking to people about feelings.
Yes.
I do not want to make this the last one of these we have. So if you guys are willing, I would love to have another one of these when you guys are free. I really enjoyed talking with you ladies today, and I'm sure a lot of the ladies can grab a few gems. Kayla was dropping them gems today, y'all. Okay.
Y'all listen. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Stop
it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, follow us on Instagram, all of our socials. I'll link all of our socials down below, and be sure to tune into the next one, and we look forward to seeing you ladies. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.